Hey guys, before we start this week's episode, I wanted to start off by letting you guys know your booty hole will go back to normal. And I just wanted to start that. I'm sorry. Listen, don't look like that, Maul. Don't do that. Anyways, I just say that because I did have anal sex. My asshole turned into a bussy, and I had the best type of anal sex I've ever had in my life. So I just wanted to let
the show. We talk about sex.
I just wanted to let you know your booty hole will go back to the same way it was eventually. Eventually, it does go back. And today is the day it went back to normal. So I just wanted to announce that. Anyways, guys, welcome to another episode of Horrible Decisions. This is your girl, Mandy B, a.k.a. Pet the Stallion, a.k.a. that bitch.
Hi, I'm Wheezy, and we have a great guest. If you haven't heard me flirt in a while, you'll hear it now. Well, let me tell you. There probably was a time we could have had sex. I don't know what it would have been, but I tell this story, and I have to commend you for it.
Okay.
I was single. Maybe you were single. Who knows? We were in Orlando.
I was single.
Mom been single for decades.
I was fucking smacked. And Maul took care of me. I was in that bed by myself. I felt so guilty. He was on the couch in his hotel room. I'm like, you can come in here. He was like, nah, I'm good. And I appreciate that shit because, you know, that was the first time we really hung out like that alone. Right. We always hang out around people in different circles. And now I'm just letting you know, if I'm drunk, I'm going to give you pre-consent if we out of town.
Okay, cool.
I am going to say, guys, too, a lot of y'all may not know because y'all been asking this motherfucker to come on the podcast. Y'all may not realize that he once was on our show. The problem was he was only on for 17 minutes because back then we were paying for hourly studio time and this nigga showed up 48 minutes late. So
I mean, you know, we gave him 17 minutes of greatness, though.
To be fair, that was a good ass fucking idea. We did an episode on the best hoe jobs. We talked about real estate agents. Now, I just want to say, if you have this job, you may not be a whore. However, I feel like we all know a whore that's like, bitch, I got to stop living this life. Let me get my other passive stream of income.
That's me. That's why I'm a podcaster now.
Right.
Go.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Event planning, realty, doing estheticians. Maul, I'm sure you fuck them. Let's name one.
Housekeepers.
I mean, first off, I think everybody could be a hoe. Bitch, I was an accountant and a hoe, and you was a motherfucking person in tech being a hoe. You could be a hoe in any profession in real life.
But I feel like there's definitely a pathway to, like, getting out of your hoe shit. And you like, what can I do without going to school?
No one would have thought it was podcasting, and bitch, look at me. And thank God, perfect timing, because the fucking bubble, them niggas really can't have. They thought they was going to be able to slide me up in there, but now they can't, so now I just got to watch them jack off on Snap. I am literally just watching mad niggas jack off.
To be fair, if you were going to fly to see a nigga and get paid for it, I feel like the FaceTime hours also add up.
No, it does. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I'm like...
It builds the anticipation.
What? The FaceTime?
FaceTime, yeah.
Nigga, not for 3 months in a bubble.
Who?
It builds anticipation when you know you about to see a bitch on a Saturday.
Like, nah, man.
Yeah, 3 months is a long time.
Nah, and if I gotta watch you jack off, I know you can't really drop me no cash because it don't make sense to you. So I'm asking for the Nike login. You're a Nike athlete? Well, I want these shoes.
Right.
So I'm getting some Nike, bitch.
I never
it's only fair.
You know what I mean? Is that a fair trade?
I'm not mad at that.
Like, I can't see you. I can't suck your dick. So I understand you don't want to give me some money. But I'll take your Nike login for sure. So, Mom, we didn't get to do this with you last time. We like to start off with a nice little icebreaker. And we want to get you open to talking a little.
I need an icebreaker to talk
about? Yes, you do need an icebreaker.
Have you met us before?
You know what I mean?
By the way, welcome. If you take a look at this, this says the word whore.
Yes.
There's a banana in Mandy's mouth pretty deeply.
No, you need your potassium.
Nah, that's just a tip,
I'm
bro.
a little confused at the curve, but anyway, this, I do think maybe an icebreaker, you know.
This just looks like two lovely women getting their potassium. That's all.
You know,
so
yes,
I love it. My mom should be saying that to people.
You know
maybe y'all was cramped up. You know, that helps with cramps.
I love fruit. Damn, you know you a hoe ass nigga. If you could fix cramps.
You know what I mean?
You know, I went to a dude's house who had a heating pad, and even though I was elated, I was like, wow, you're a slut.
Yeah.
Like, how you got all this?
What's wrong with that?
You want a tampon?
No, it's serviceable. You know what I mean? Making sure you good. Silk pillow sheets so your hair don't get fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie. I was buying extra toothbrushes for all my niggas when they was coming.
Oh, I love a disposable toothbrush. But I always try to act like I'm not the slut that I am. I'd be like, oh my God, my girlfriends come over. We get so fucked up. You know, the Lower East Side.
Well, actually, this is random. This ain't even on here. Okay. Would you judge a girl more for having her own condoms, or would you judge a girl for having an extra toothbrush for you?
Own condoms.
Here we go. See what I mean? Here we go with the bullshit, y'all. Hold on,
my nigga. So, a girl who's fucking, on the regular, whose pussy that you want to make sure is clean, you would judge her for having her own condoms versus toothbrushes, where it almost seems like you got a revolving door at that point.
No, well,
condoms is just
could be a revolving door as well.
It could.
And toothbrushes can mean your homegirl slept over.
Toothbrushes aren't safety.
Toothbrushes unisex.
So niggas do believe that lie.
Absolutely.
Listen.
Like I remember I was at a girl's house and she handed me an open box of condoms.
Oh, I did get out of an open one. What's the problem?
I looked at her like, yo, don't ever do that again. I wasn't tripping, but I'm like, take them all out.
But
just
I do that.
Don't let me see the open box.
Yeah, like, but you know it comes in like the little flap of 3, so even if you only pulling out 2, it's a problem.
Okay, but what's the judgment? You don't want her to have none and then find out
No. It's not that I don't want her to have none, but it's still like a little like, you know what I mean?
Here we go, y'all.
I'm still gonna finish the job. Don't get it. It's not gonna like turn me away and I'm gonna leave the no, that's not happening.
I will tell you, this is scary because years ago when I first moved to New York, I remember this guy was just like a little more traditional and I didn't really know how to go about it. And he was like, fuck, I don't have any condoms. I was like, well, I know I do, but I ain't about to tell him. And I damn sure waited for him to go get him. And I was like, why didn't I fucking just tell him? He came up with these bodega condoms that I didn't want in my pussy. And I felt so stupid about it after. And then he made a joke the next morning that was like, I could have sworn you were the type of girl that would have them. And I was like, well.
I ain't gonna lie. I asked niggas for a variety. You a Trojan, like what type?
Oh, you got them all.
I got all the different types. And then I just I blame the podcast. We get them for free.
Everything, dude.
You know what I mean? So I do want to get into the goddamn icebreaker. It's going to be really quick, like a quick fire. So it's a mix of 3 of the different games that we've had for icebreakers. Okay. So the first ones are this or that. And I just need you to answer which one of the this or that. So porn star sex or passionate lovemaking?
Porn star sex.
Okay. Titty fuck or foot job?
Titty fuck.
Okay. No foot job for you?
Nah. That's a little too weird for me.
Oh my God. She got abs.
Can't have condoms either. Fuck.
All right, last one. Long distance relationship or living together in a studio?
Long distance relationship.
Okay.
Same.
So you just don't want to be up under somebody.
I need my space.
Studio,
me too.
I
love my
space. That's why I said I want to see like.
I love my space, but like I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like I just don't want to see you all the time, every day.
I've noticed that now, like with my little toy friend, like he was like when we first started dating, I literally saw him every day for 2 months straight. Mm-hmm. And now like that I'm back in the motion of just moving and going, it's a little bit more. But I was like, ooh, I'm kind of glad that I come home and know I can invite you over or not. If I want to break, I can not have you in my face. Right. And I noticed that now, like even my cat, I be having to kick that nigga out the room sometimes.
Right. Yeah, you just need.
That's why you gotta get a 2-bedroom. Like,
no, and I have a 2-bedroom. No. And I still don't want to think about me.
You said a studio though. You right on top of each other.
New York, I think 2-bedroom, like. If you could,
mandatory.
Yeah, because here's the issue. You have already a tight 1-bedroom. It's not like you're living in Florida where it's bigger. You got a big patio and shit like that. Fuck no, dude.
And if we argue, I like to be able to slam shit and walk out and go into another room.
You know what the argument?
In the studio, what can I slam?
The door slam is like when you used to have a flip phone and you
exactly.
Oh my God, I loved it. I love doing it in front of people. Exactly. Like, nigga, I'm mad at him.
Yeah, studio, you can't slam nothing in the studio.
Nah, you can't do shit. So the next one is a hypothetical.
Okay.
So this is would you rather? Would you rather eat a girl out on her period?
No.
Wait, let me.
I don't even care.
There's an or. I
don't even care what the or is.
There's an or.
Okay.
Or go down on a girl and get toilet paper remnants in your mouth from her not wiping properly.
I'll take the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, over blood.
Fuck yeah. I'm not eating no. Are you crazy?
I mean, you eat the clit. The clit. Not the part where blood is coming out, just the clit part.
I lick everything.
Okay, but then you'll be just licking like a tampon string.
Okay, but...
Oh, wait. Is she on her period like she just has a tampon in her, or...
If you on a period, don't you have a tampon in your pussy? You got a tampon. Period,
I would have a tampon in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You still not doing it?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'll take tissue over a tampon string.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay.
You wouldn't?
You know I'm not eating blood.
Bitch. So why you asked it? Like, wow,
yeah, you looked at me like I said some wild shit. Like you thought I was the blood eater?
Yeah, but
I'm the one who will do a period fuck.
Hell,
I know niggas that would do period fuck. So I just thought that.
I do want y'all to know this show has really ruined me. Like I've had period sex, but wow, y'all niggas don't give it up. It's really your fault.
What?
Like.
What's my fault?
First of all, I only have period sex with those who are down with it. For example, let's say it's a new nigga and I'm on my period. I'd be like, yeah. Wish we could work around it, and I'll like wait for the reaction or not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll have a shower. Maybe you'll come. Maybe you won't.
So
maybe
I'll be honest.
Get a fucking towel.
So I'll be honest. So the announcements in the beginning of this show came from my first experience fucking on my period.
You didn't fuck on your period?
Yes, I was on my period. I had a tampon and I was just like, damn, I really want to fuck you because I was like, you don't come with head, do you? He was like, you know, if you go for a long time, but it's so big, my jaw hurt. So I was like, you want my booty hole? So I asked him if he wanted my booty hole. So I went and got some motherfucking lube and I still laid a towel down. And he tried to play with my clit, but I was like, like, that's still my vagina. Like, I don't want you to touch it.
Wait, can we just go back 1 second? Let's just rewind. Mom, you're in bed with a girl, right?
Yeah.
You're in bed with a girl you have amazing sex with. Y'all been kicking it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She wakes up. She's like, damn, I'm on my period. You like, damn. She's like, well, you want my booty hole? Are you going to then be like, actually, yes, I would love your
Would you
booty
not want
hole.
the booty hole?
I would laugh at first, but we could try it. It's just funny to just offer that. It's like,
I
okay.
did. I was like, because I really
You
wanted
did
to
not
fuck.
say booty hole like that.
I said, do you want my booty hole?
I'm not. If that's something you like, then cool. But I'm not really big on.
So I don't. He's never really been able to fit.
Okay.
So the last time we got really drunk and he tried to fit it in there, and I had to tell him like my booty felt different for like a whole week, and he like apologized. He was like, "I'm sorry, I was drunk. I think I was a little aggressive." And even we was trying to go with just the spit and the pussy juice.
Nah, you need-
the pussy juice.
Nah, you need lube.
Nah, I need lube. So this time, because I offered the booty hole to him, I said, "Let me go get the lube out my closet."
Yeah.
So I went and got the lube. So
So I went and got the lube.
and that's why my booty hole like went back to normal
Yo,
real
if Mandy
quick.
ever
I
wanted to
just
work
love the
on
way you
sex
say booty
toys-
hole, by the way. I could just hear you say that all the
You
time.
can try this lube. It's called booty hole lube.
So the last one is a game that I like because I think in this day and age, I mean, you see, we freely talk about sex, but I think a lot of people don't know how to communicate. And we have been saying communicating is a huge thing since day one. So this is a game we like to call A Nice Way to Say It.
Okay.
You're on a first date with a girl and she invites one of her close friends. Throughout the night, you realize you like the friend more than the girl you're on a first date with. What is a nice way to say that you're interested in the friend and no longer interested in her?
There's no nice way to
No,
say
you, no.
No. There's never a nice way to say that.
Why?
Because the woman that is interested in you, her feelings are going to be hurt, regardless.
There's no way to not hurt her feelings?
And no.
No.
So you just got to be honest. I think honesty is always best.
How do you tell someone who wants to hang out with you that their friend is
More interesting?
Just think about it. Even if it was a meeting, right?
Okay.
Let's take out a date.
Okay.
I go to a meeting and I'm going to a meeting to host a TV show and they're like, yeah, but Mandy, wow. Do you think that maybe you could connect us with her? How's the nice way?
I mean, then that's just ego. Like, to me, I feel like if it's a first date, we're just meeting. I'm not going to block my blessing if I like the nigga friend. I'll tell it somebody.
Oh,
like,
well, it's different for
like,
a woman.
I done got flued out and I
Why
fucked
is
the
it different for a
teammate.
woman?
Like, why? Yeah, wait, why?
Because as a guy, you're just supposed to keep it playing and be like, oh, you want my homie? All right, cool.
And see, I'm not going to lie.
that doesn't mean that you're not going to have your feelings hurt.
No.
I'm a real nigga.
And
I
I'm
don't-
so then
I
I'm
don't
a
care
real
about
ass
that type
bitch
of
give a
shit.
fuck about a nigga because when I used to go out, even
It's
when
not, no. It's not about a dude hollering at your friend. You said specifically.
it's a first date.
He was out.
It's a first date.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
it's
if
like, it's
to me,
nothing.
if it's a first date,
I shoot for the
and
three.
I'm out. Look at you. Here we go. Basketball
Shoot for
reference.
the
Let's
three.
go.
Why not shoot for the three?
Wait, and try to flirt with both of them and
No,
get
I
both of
kind
them.
of
Yeah.
like that idea better.
So how do you do that without making the other girl feel some type of way?
Oh, she's included. Like, yo,
so you
listen.
just think a girl is okay? Let me ask you.
I would
this,
ask.
Breezy.
I would be like, yo, have y'all ever like met flirt, like had a
I
drunk
hate-
night
I
and
hate-
kissed
I
each
hate-
other?
I-
niggas say that shit.
Don't
Why
ask
not?
me if I fucked my friend.
No,
Don't ask
I would
me
say,
that.
have y'all ever just like, you know, just
fucked?
played with each other a little bit? Not fuck with kiss.
Played with each other.
Yeah, kissed, like, you know.
Are
And
we
you'd be
toys?
like, yo, look at us that time in Vegas. You're
Yeah,
wow.
like, you know what I'm saying? And then once you ask that, it's like, you know.
It's
why
so
not?
funny because, like, I told my toy friend that, like, I've had sex with majority of my, like, a lot of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually met a lot of my friends now. And he just brought it up. He was like, so you just gonna bring me around everyone you haven't fucked? Because
Right.
because literally everyone I brought him around with, I was like, yeah, we've never done anything, though. But I prefaced it by saying, just so you know, I've had sex with a lot of my friends.
Yeah.
But he's never met anyone that I've had sex with.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I wouldn't get too insulted if the first date she was there and we were lit. If we were by lit, I mean drunk for our 26 white listeners. When I'm lit, I feel like I could blame anything on anything. If I'm like, yeah, you know, I've always wanted like to fuck you and your friend.
But see,
they'd
that's
be
why
like,
I
"What?"
didn't push up on you that night, because I knew you was drunk and I didn't want you to wake up and say, oh, it only happened because.
That was really sweet. But also, like, we didn't. I think that's different. You and I have never been on a date. We never really have conversation like that. We just flirt. Also, like, you slutty, I'm slutty. I flirt with everybody. So who knows? When two hoes get together, like, we'll either be hoe friends for life or bros for life.
Right.
But what you did, though, is very, very different. Not even to get on some real serious shit, but to take care of a drunk girl in your space, and, like, that can go either way. Because what if I push up on you? You're like, what's this bitch going to say in the morning? That's different context. But if we're out, two bitches, they're drunk, you're feeling it, we all flirty, I think that's okay. But when we're at the dinner table and it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather...
Do you like the spinach dip?
I would rather a guy just tell me he interested in my friend than try to get both of us.
Why?
No.
But why?
I don't know. But I don't want...
You don't know?
No. Because then I think if I'm on a date and maybe we've been talking beforehand, like, we're working on pursuing each other. As soon as I bring you around my friend and now you asking for a threesome, now I just feel like you're in this for a good time. What?
You brought the bitch on a date.
If I bring a bitch on a date, that might mean I really, I'm just weary about you and want an excuse or something. I don't know. I feel like I bring my friends around all the time.
I feel like that's a great excuse for a man to be like, yo, honestly, you brought her. Like, I know throubles are
what's
in.
up?
What the fuck?
You know what? Fuck that. Anyways, we're going to get into our vanilla shit, guys, for this week. For those of you who may not know, our vanilla shit segment is sex in the news. And I found this one, and I'm going to ask you what you think. All right. So... A mom of two, by the way, this comes from The Sun. A mom of two told how she beat illnesses by drinking sperm smoothies. She also has supported claims that spreading it on your face improves your skin. Tracy, she is 31 years old, previously told and shared how she puts a spoonful of her best friend's donated semen into her drink every morning in a bid to boost her immunity. The personal trainer has previously also advocated that using sperm as a facial ointment works as well. Tracy said, I'd been feeling run down and had no energy, but now I'm full of beans and my mood is improved. Okay. It can taste really good depending on what my friend has been eating. My other mates think I'm strange, but I don't give it a toss. I want to know how you would
I just
respond.
want you guys to know this is what you think it is, a white woman.
It is. I want to know how you would respond if you're dating a girl and she randomly is like, hey, Ma, do you mind like coming into a cup for me so I can save your sperm for later to drink? It possible.
No, we're not doing that.
What?
No.
Like you wouldn't want that?
Fuck
That's
no.
bukkake porn.
Why was it? But do you come on girls?
Absolutely.
What if she was like, yo,
and girls swallow you let them swallow?
Like,
what's the difference?
They don't save it. They ask me to do it and save it for later.
Okay, what if you were positive she wouldn't use it to have a kid?
You can never be positive about that.
Okay, she mixed it in a smoothie in front of you. She was like, yo, give me some cum. I'm just going to put it in the smoothie. I want to drink it.
Why not just let's have sex and you could drink it right now?
What's because she got to mix it in the smoothie.
No, she don't.
What's
it's
the
all
difference?
going down.
To be fair, his point is it's a direct source of like
it's
the vitamins.
It's going down. It's a shot.
Like you want to eat the ginger or have a little bit of it in your tea.
Yeah. It's all the same as going down your...
I think that you're just thinking way too much because I don't see the difference in a woman coming in your mouth.
The difference is her taking it.
Okay, so what if, instead of her wiping it off of her with a towel, she take one of them little cups that you pee in and just scoop it up off her leg because you nutted on her thigh.
That's just weird. It's just, like, what are you doing? Like, I'm looking at you like, what are you doing?
So you've never done weird shit during sex?
Yeah, I mean, but what's weird? So like, saving my sperm for later is absolutely the weirdest shit ever.
That's the weirdest shit ever?
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you going to do with that?
When the sperm hits the air, then you can't get you pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. She can't have a baby with it for real.
It's not even about that. It's like, what are you doing? Like,
she said she uses it.
Let me let me come in your mouth.
But I want it to
and
taste
then go
like,
in there and make a
smoothie
and then
drink
like
banana.
I don't like that cut. You know, you be like smoking and stuff. I just don't like it. I need to mix it with strawberries.
Yeah, what if she don't like the taste of your nut, but she really still wants to drink your nut?
She needs the health benefits.
I drink nothing but water and fruit.
So you like my shit not salty.
That's all I drink.
Actually, that is a big fucking thing of water.
That's all I drink. Ain't no woman gonna ever say that about me.
How many gallons? Do you drink like a gallon a day?
I get close to a gallon a day.
Have you noticed the more that you drink water? I read this, but I don't know if it's true. When you shoot out, is it further?
You think niggas just be trying to shoot for the wall when they?
No, I just mean like if you come and you coming on a bitch face, you know if it's like
that usually happens if you haven't bust a nut in a few days.
Speaking of,
I want a heavy mile per hour.
And I don't know what hotel rooms they staying at in the bubble, but one nigga, that's his little thing. He like to come on different parts of the hotel room, and I'm like, you is so like he'll come and he shoots really far.
They should lock him up. He should be arrested.
So he'll like shoot on like the lamp thing or the wall.
He should be arrested.
Have you ever fucked him?
No, I just like to watch him nut.
He should be arrested.
Do you tell him like, yeah, get the?
I be like, ooh, you shoot so far. I love to watch
Get the ottoman. Oh,
he should be locked up.
Why?
Seriously. Why is he doing that?
What's wrong with just because he comes really? He likes to me.
I bet you that nigga don't wear a mask nowhere else.
I bet you he get no playing time.
He comes very, very.
No nigga doing that is
Why?
getting. He ain't seeing the floor. That nigga's not seeing the floor.
He's a starter. Don't do me. I don't be talking to niggas who ride the pine, nigga.
Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga riding the bench.
There's not, but
that
he not one of them.
First to 15. That check still coming first to 15.
I mean, well, anyway, he comes like really far, and so we have this thing now where I like how he shoots far. So he be like aiming
What's
for
his field goal
different things.
percentage?
What? I don't know it, and I'm not finna look it up right now because
I haven't fucked enough athletes or watched enough sports to really know. But I am curious. Do you find that athletes have different kind of semen? Like, are they like more? Are they hornier more? Like, is their stamina level different?
it ain't none of them like my nigga now. And my nigga had a job. Well, I mean, I guess he used to
love.
play.
Answer the question,
yeah,
Mandy.
but this nigga be fucking me 4 times and comes every
Mandy,
time.
what was the question I just asked you?
I mean, I will say, like, it was good. They got stamina because they work out, but they also
so they last longer. That's stamina, right?
Yeah,
or fuck for a long time.
But I will say too, they're definitely selfish fucks. The majority of them are selfish fucks. Like when they come, they be like, "Oh, okay, tired, go to sleep." They're not into like the giving you rounds and keep going. Like they really like, all right, got mine. Going to bed now and roll over. And they all got the same schedule. They got to wake up, watch tape, take a nap midday. It's literally, they're all the same niggas, just in different bodies.
Wow. Have I only fucked one NBA player? Maybe 2. 1. And he was the same with him.
I know. This is majority.
And then I wrote him this really long text message. I was like, hey, like, I care about you a lot. Da, 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 da. We were dating-ish. And I was like, I just feel like maybe you don't know when I come, but it's when I say I'm coming. And I'm only telling you this because I would really love it. If you come first, that's fine. But I just think that you forget that I'm there. I don't like when niggas treat me like a hoe.
No.
This is exactly why I
agreed.
can only generally fuck people that I care about. Like, sure, I have my moments where maybe I'm into someone in their chemistry. But I feel like if a nigga don't give a fuck about me, he'll fuck me like he doesn't.
Well,
that could be sexy,
that's the
by
thing
the way.
with me. Nah, that ain't never.
I'm more so thinking about
cool.
like getting my nut. Like, I really like when men pay total attention to my body. Like, I love that shit because I'm a giver too. So like, I love when someone's all over me.
Rounds, and so I've like.
You want rounds?
No, like I've told niggas now, like in my older age, like these last 3 years.
In my
like,
older age.
Yeah, like
I am still 29.
I mean, I'm just saying, bruh. Like in the last 3 years, like
you only 29.
I know. I done
Damn,
been around. Not because he's known me for like 10 years now. Yeah, I was young and fast. I know. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm just doing the math now. Like,
yeah.
Okay,
nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, I have niggas now. Like them niggas. They be like, you were really advanced.
Yeah.
For what we were doing, you were only that old.
I definitely thought you were at least 32.
Yeah, no, I started early. But not like in the last couple of years, like meeting new guys, I'll ask them what type of fucker they are. Like, you like rounds or you like to go one time and be done? And if they said they like to be one time and be done, I either tax them more or just didn't get on a flight.
I think it depends on how much you like a girl. You can go rounds. Like if you're
really?
into her,
you think it's into that?
Yeah, like if a guy's that into you, like it's because he's turned on just by looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
But see, and I'm
gonna be real with you. There is someone that I used to fuck that it was just like that, but it was really almost like a weird obsessive thing with each other. Like, we just had too good of sex. And I don't like rounds. I always say it on this show. I come really easy.
I like rounds.
I'll come like 3 times
every
during
time.
sex. And this is no compliment to any nigga I fuck. It's just ridiculous how easy I come. If I wanted to right now in these jeans, because they're a little bit tight, I could fuck the edge of this chair and come. Like, it's a blessing from God.
There's a lot of women that are jealous right now.
I feel bad sometimes because, like, I'm like, damn, like, I don't have to do anything else. Like, I want to go longer, but I can't. But with dudes that I can go rounds with, I agree with you. I think it's because, like, I want them that much.
You're that attractive.
So then let me ask you this, because we had Lex, shout out Lex P from Poor Minds. She came on and said that she likes sucking dick from a gummy. Now, I normally don't see soft dicks because I feel like niggas really want me. So they be hard as soon as they bust out their shorts. You know what I mean? So do you believe that? Like, can you really be into a girl and not be hard? Because if you said that a man can go rounds when they like someone.
Well, it depends. Like, if we in the crib chilling and you just want it right now, and I'm on the couch. Like, my dick is not hard just laying on the couch. And you
Man, fuck that day is with me.
You just come and pull my shit down. It's like, okay,
I don't know.
Go ahead.
If you want random dick, like, that's how I know the guy. Like, chilling at home all day, like, after we're done watching Netflix, and I run to your dick. Like, I don't expect it to be rock hard.
Yeah,
shit,
like,
I do. Show do. Anyway, show do. And
a
they better
nigga
not know.
A nigga laying down on the couch just with a hard dick, that's like some weird shit.
Here you go.
Man.
Why is everything weird to you?
Because it's like, why are you just laying there with your dick hard?
Because
what's
I'm
wrong with
there.
Yo, have you ever
Like,
been around a nigga whose dick was always hard? And I'm just like, you take a blue chew? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
is
like
that?
you have to ask that. Like,
Why?
you all right? What's up with you? Like, why are you just laying there with your? It's just
Because I'm there.
okay. Well,
You should be turned on by me that your dick is gonna be hard.
Honestly, that's a lot of pressure for me. I need to know it'll go down at some point. Like, I will tell you, please put that thing away until this show is over. I appreciate it. Give me a
I think I'm
break.
past them years though, just fucking all day. Like, I'm
I
not
mean, it
doing
ain't
that.
all day. Like, even if I go 4 rounds, we busting out 4 rounds in about an hour and 6 minutes.
Wait,
4
what?
rounds is an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. 45 minutes to an hour for 4
Okay,
rounds.
we think rounds are different things.
Oh, no, my nigga comes, he's still hard, we're going again. He comes again, he puts it back in, we're going
Oh,
again.
this
Like,
nigga's an X-Men.
no,
What's up with this nigga, man? What he taking?
nothing. Beet juice. I talked
Beet
about it.
juice.
That's what
You think it's just beet
No,
juice? That nigga popping a pill,
no,
man.
He's not.
Ain't no nigga busting a nut still hard. Let me bust again. Like, come
Why?
on.
I
Come
swear
on.
to God. No.
The body's not designed like
I mean, my dude can do it, but it's not all the time.
Man, every time I be like,
I say every 5.
that. He's on something. I hate to. He's
no,
taking
he's
something.
on beet juice, man.
Beet juice. Is this what you think this nigga's on? You
That's
gonna
what
sit
he's
here and tell
on.
me this nigga
He's-
beet juice,
Want
and you
my
went
beet
with that
juice?
beet juice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
remember
all
that
right.
song?
No,
I'm gonna let him live because it's like I don't know him, but
well,
all right.
and celery juice and working
Celery.
out and water.
Celery
Yeah, I know.
juice,
I
ain't
know.
it?
There's a routine.
Celery
No, I
juice
get
is
it.
a
I know. He got a routine. He definitely has a routine.
Yo, shut the fuck
You
up.
missing the most important part of his routine, but he
Yo,
got.
can I get some water?
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, chill. Anyways, we're gonna get into our hors d'oeuvre portion of the show.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Our hors d'oeuvre. It is the
What
sex
up?
tip that we give.
Our listeners
And for
think.
this one, we are gonna need you to give a sex tip. Since you think everything's weird, we're gonna ask you.
I don't think everything's weird. Some shit.
Well, we gonna
Saving
find
my
out.
saving my cum for a smoothie is weird.
Man,
I think
I'll
we
give
agree.
him-
with
and
that, right?
apparently a dick hard on the couch is
I mean,
weird.
it's just like fam.
That's not weird, but the drinking it in a cup,
Man,
like, yeah.
I told you. I think I shared this story before. I had a guy, in the league, used to want me to squirt into a cup so he could mix it with Ciroc and
I'm
drink it.
convinced that these niggas fuck so
Yo,
many
see, these
bitches
niggas is
that
just-
they don't have anything else to
What?
do.
And then they meet me and they're like
I
in
really-
heaven.
I really believe that.
I
I believe these
Squirt
niggas
in a cup
are
and
rich
mix it with
and
Ciroc.
they're tall.
Ciroc specifically.
So everybody wants to fuck them.
It was
Puff-
about
then they
Puff
have
would not
nothing
approve of
left.
that.
it was about to be a Coco Loso,
That's
but not
No,
a
no,
real
no,
Loso.
no. We're not gonna let. Don't
What?
do that to Fad. Don't do that. Don't call that a Coco Loso. That's not what Fad
Is it
meant.
kink shaming if it's not?
Y'all are kink shaming me right now.
No, I'm not king shaming. It's just like a little why. I just want to know why.
Because I taste good, just like you think you taste good with
But
the water.
squirt is urine though. Yes.
Here we
Yes.
go. No. There's remnants of it, like remnants of toilet paper. There's remnants of piss. Anyways, we
It's
gonna go.
warm like piss, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It'd be kind
I
of.
mean, it comes from your body, so it will
Yeah,
be,
it's like
right?
room temperature.
But-
It ain't cold, but it ain't hot. It's like room temperature.
It's piss.
Okay.
It
Anyway,
is piss.
It's piss.
so for the hors d'oeuvre this week,
It's a hot piss.
This actually comes from one of our followers. He sent this over to me, and it is sex tips during COVID. This is actually posted on a government site, which is crazy. But they said, here are some ways to lower the risk of being exposed to COVID during sex with others.
Take
because
a
we know you're
shower.
gonna fuck.
A, ask your partner if they're feeling unwell or have symptoms of COVID. Can I tell you?
You worried about COVID?
Can I tell you?
I would love to just only catch COVID. Like,
What? Like, oh, you got a mask? No condoms in
Yeah,
there.
No,
like,
but you know
fuck?
what's crazy? When this started, and you know, I ain't fuck with 24/7 no more, but we ended up during quarantine getting back in contact, and he was, wanted me to catch that nut. I told y'all that's how we talked. So we started talking about sex, and I wasn't fucking anyone. This is when I was abstinent. And so I was like,
Girl,
what?
stop.
Shut up. I was abstinent, you pussy asshole. Let me finish. So anyway, I asked him, I was like, okay, well, I'm down to link with you. I haven't really been around anyone. You don't have any symptoms or anything? He acted like I asked him if he had a fucking outbreak. He was like, oh, do I got symptoms? Oh, yeah, because I'm going to have you come over and I'm coughing. And he caught a whole attitude because I asked him if he was if he had any symptoms of COVID. Yeah. So because of that, I was like, oh yeah, nigga, see, that's why we ain't fucking no more. Because you catching an attitude, because I'm just asking you if you have symptoms of fucking COVID.
That's a valid question.
It's a valid question, right? He took offense to it, like I was asking
if you got niggas, you go to the studio.
Bro, you know what I mean? So before and after sex, here's what you should do. Wash your body with soap and water. No shit. That's for our 27 white listeners, guys. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Again, for you 27. Wash sex toys thoroughly with soap and water before and after use. And of course, do not share toys with multiple partners. Wear a face covering mask. Heavy breathing during sex can create more droplets than transmit. I ain't gonna lie. It literally says this. No, it says to have sex with a mask on. I'm not gonna lie. However, there's porn, but I think it's because they be in the trade. They be wearing a little ski mask.
Okay, the ski mask is because
they don't want nobody to know who they are.
Homophobes that want some dick. That's all that shit is. That shit's annoying. However, the COVID porn.
Wait, there is COVID
chef's
porn?
Kiss, okay? OnlyFans bitches are like sucking dick through masks, having dudes come over like with the gloves.
How are you sucking a dick through a mask?
They just put a little hole in it. Just
so it's not.
So it's no longer a mask.
It's a porn.
It's not a mask anymore.
Well, I appreciate it. It reminds you to put it on, but also enjoy life.
No, bro. Why are you enjoy life? My
I love it.
The other one is to avoid or limit kissing and saliva exchange, which is just like, okay, I used to not kiss during sex, so that one was okay.
I'm still not big on that.
You're still not big on that?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I really like you. If we kissing during sex, I really like you.
I ain't gonna lie. Just here's my tip to you. If you gonna have anal sex, like I talked about in the beginning of the show, if you kiss it, it like opens the booty hole a little bit more. I think because I just feel more relaxed when I'm kissing. So kiss the bitch you put your dick in her ass. Okay, next one.
Thank you for that, man.
Next one. This is my favorite. And this may not be your favorite, but choose sexual positions that limit face-to-face contact.
No.
So guys, it's saying no missionary.
That's my favorite.
Guys, do it from the back to keep away from COVID.
Missionary is my favorite.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How can
But
you
you
not
don't
like
like
kissing?
Oh no, I talk my shit. That's when I get my shit off.
Oh, in her ear?
In her face.
Oh.
But I like a good like.
Oh wait,
when it's
hold on,
missionary
hold
and,
on,
like,
wait,
tongue,
nope.
like-
We did it last week with Orlando. Can we get you to go through how you talk shit during sex, Ball? Just give us like some things you say during sex. Put the voice on too.
I can't. Come on.
Okay.
I would have to really be
not
fucking
the voice,
to do that.
but here's a good one. If two bitches met up, right, and they was talking about how you wasn't shit, and they were like, "Well, wait, prove to me you fuck him." What would be your line?
What's your line in the bed?
Probably shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Really?
Stop screaming so loud. Yeah, stop screaming so loud.
Oh, you don't like no? Oh, no, stop screaming so loud, boy! If you don't get your mother, he trying to make it seem like he putting in work.
He
You wanna
is,
check?
but also
No, look,
You can
yes,
check.
we do.
You can check if you want to check. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just it's evidence. I think that we should check for science.
I like that. Well, this next tip, again, guys, this is on a government site, and I love this one the very best.
It's on a government site.
This is on a government site.
Okay.
Use barriers like walls. For example, glory holes that allow for sexual contact.
What government?
That allow
site?
for
Like it's a .gov for the U.S.
It's a California BCCDC.
They're liberal.
.california/health.info. Yeah, it's a California health site.
Glory holes, my name.
Have you ever done a glory hole before, Mo? What? I know it's white people shit, but still.
No, I've never done a glory hole.
Would you do it?
No.
Like if you walked into a bitch house and she just had a hole in her door.
Yo,
You can't even finish asking me that. Like, you know the type of
let me
nigga
tell
I am.
you,
Like,
I
you
watched
can't
some
ask me no
glory
shit
hole
like that.
porn and then had a fucking dream that I was like in the glory hole at the soccer stadium. Bitch, let me tell you something. I woke up and I was like, I have to stop doing this podcast. My mind is going too far. How the fuck I end up doing a glory hole? And
Wait, so you did a glory hole?
in my dream, bitch, but it felt real. Like I woke up like my mouth was open.
Nah, bitch. It was one of them nights you got drunk and thought you did it. Like, I may destroy you. It was a flashback. You really did a glory hole, bitch.
Oh my God.
You probably really did one.
It was like a celebratory glory hole for the Orlando City Soccer.
You was sucking a soccer player.
I don't know. Bro, it was so vivid. I don't remember a lot of dreams, but I just remember waking up and I was like, oh my God, like what the fuck was I thinking? And I had an Ambien.
Wait,
so
you know a lot of people. Not gonna ask you if you have or have not ever slept with a porn star, but like they do that type of stuff in porn. Have you ever been with a woman who's been so sexually advanced that she asked you for something that you were like, okay, this isn't normal fucking? What would consist of something that's not normal fucking to you? Like that?
I mean, it's not if I like the girl, if I'm that attracted to it, I mean, I'm willing to try a lot of shit. Just not like I'm not gonna go too left. Like
What's too left?
Like I'm not doing no glory hole shit. Yeah, you definitely not playing with my ass. We're not doing. You can lick my ass, but you're not sticking nothing in my ass.
That's playing.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I just came across this porn, right? Because it's quarantine, and I'm like, shit, I done seen everything. Came across this new one, and I posted it on Patreon. How would you feel if a girl asked you, she didn't want to peg you, but she asked you if you would fuck her while she wore her strap on?
We're not doing that.
No? It would look so much
fun. That
we
shit
not doing
sounds
that.
hot as fuck.
It looked like so much fun. Look,
because that's like if she got a dildo swinging, like I'm not.
Well, it's not technically swinging. It might just be jumping. Because if I'm on my back.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
Maybe I want to stroke my little strap.
I'm not into that. I don't want another dick in the room.
I think the reason I'd be into it is because when I watch trans like girl porn, it's only when they fuck couples. And so I feel like if I did it, I'd probably be like thinking about that might turn me on too, but I'm disgusting.
Wait, so let me ask you. Let me just see what's going on out here.
What?
So there's guys that will let you put your strap on.
I haven't done it yet. I just saw it on porn. I had never thought to be like, of course I've asked niggas to bend them over and use it on them. But I've never asked a guy, so I know you don't want me to peg you, but can I still wear my strap while you fuck me?
And what they said?
I haven't asked them yet. I just literally came across it and I was like, I got wet. I was like,
listen,
what are you going to do? Like jerk it off?
I'm a little moist watching this. Yeah, like even the girl in the porn and she was fucking Robert Axel. I put it on the Patreon, bitch. Go,
bitch, play it right now. We right here.
But that's different for you to be turned on by that. Like, as a man, I don't want
I saved it in my notes. That's how good it was. And I was like, oh, this is kind of.
Well, while you're pulling it up, I will tell y'all, before I got to the studio, I was masturbating and I could not come. And I'm starting to freak out because I think I've run out of porn now. I only like watching.
You watched everything?
Well, like, I like cum on a girl's face when she's getting fucked. Very particular, very weird, I understand. I have seen all of the clips. Niggas compile them. They call it a compilation, whatever.
I love the compilations,
Me
not
too.
gonna lie.
I'm legit running out. And I was trying to masturbate, and I was like, oh my God, I know how this is going to end. And I could not come. My wrist fucking hurts. I can't use vibrators. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
You're numb to it now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right, so we're going to play.
I need a new thing to be obsessed with.
We're going to play just a little bit of the audio, guys, from this, okay?
Show it this way so we can see.
Yeah, just so you can see what's going on.
I'm cool.
What? No.
It's not no
come
gay
on.
shit.
It's a, come on. I just want you to see. Well, I'm going to
Did she talk about it?
Yeah, and she talks. She be like, ooh, stroke my dick.
and he doing it?
Hold on.
Yeah. Does he do it?
Look.
Oh, it's a black dick.
Yes.
White people are obsessed.
Look, and she starts.
I just want to tell you guys, it's a white girl.
And then she's like, "Do you see how hard I am?"
No, she didn't.
She just said it. And okay, you were right. The dick is just
flopping on his
flopping around.
We're not doing that. You can't do that while I'm in the bedroom. You crazy?
So fucking weird.
I love it. Anyways, I came hard as fuck to this shit, and I was like, damn, I ain't never thought of this one.
I wouldn't have thought of that either.
So anyways, since we know, so Maul,
y'all are fucking crazy. I just want y'all to know y'all are crazy.
We're going to leave you with a hors d'oeuvre. So can you give a sex tip to our audience from your Maulisms that you have?
A sex tip?
Yes.
A sex tip.
Whether it be something that you think women always commend you on that you do well, whether it be something maybe you've noticed that started working better for you when you tried it, whatever. And it doesn't necessarily, I would even say, have to be sex. It could be leading up to sex. It could be chatting before.
It could be foreplay.
Whatever.
Either a tip that you have for women to do to men or a tip that you have for men.
I noticed that when I am meeting a woman, you kind of know when she's ready to have sex with you.
Oh, talk
right?
All right. How?
So, just by conversation, the way she looks at you, just in conversation, you could just tell when somebody's just physically attracted to you and the chemistry is there. But I find that when you don't act on it right away, like you just let it just sit for a while. Like,
don't do that. I hate when niggas play hard to get.
No, it's not about playing hard to get.
I think instead of male being the pursuer, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Just let it because sometimes I enjoy the fact that I know she would have sex with me, but I don't act on it all the time.
Do you like when women have to ask you for dick?
I laugh at it. It's funny. I like when women are aggressive. Like, it's like, I like that side of a woman.
I've always wondered that with men because, like, I feel like when I've fucked with dudes that, and I would say you're one of them, whether they'd be high up a social ladder, financially, whatever, or just like a cool ass nigga, I've noticed they push me the least. I feel like just the everyday dude is a little more thirsty for me, but I've always wondered how those men feel because I feel like I'm the one who's asking for sex. Like, can you come over tonight? Or like asking them to fuck me or telling them to bring condoms or whatever. I always feel like I'm that person. And I'd be like, am I a fucking whore?
I think sex is better when it's spontaneous. Like when you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And see,
I think it's more passionate.
I don't believe in that anymore.
Spontaneous?
I like the lead up. I like to also know, like, I'm asking you all the freaky things we can do. So I'm excited knowing that now we can act on the things that we talked about.
The irony of Mandy saying this, I want to hold this clip.
That's fine.
Because whenever I have threesomes and I plan them, she's like, no.
But planning threesomes is different because I don't
planning sex.
But I don't enjoy threesomes. So even the spontaneity of it, I'm either drunk, I'm with a girl I've already fucked, I'm with a nigga. Like, I don't plan threesomes. I don't like threesomes.
But it's still.
I've never had a threesome.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, so to me, the spontaneity of a threesome or having a threesome is just something that comes up or is cool or fun, but I don't care for them.
Why do you think you haven't had a threesome yet?
I was never really into it. I never shot for a threesome like that. Like, I'm sure I could have had plenty of them if I wanted to, but I just never.
Why do you say could have, like your life's over?
No, I'm saying I haven't had one yet. I've had the opportunity to have. I know when I've been around a group of women and I could take two of them home if I want to.
What stops you from doing it? Because I
don't know. I just was never really. It wasn't something that I was ever really into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was never really into it. It wasn't a thing that I was like, I gotta get two women at the same time.
And even
it just wasn't my thing.
Even the partner that I have now, like, we've been talking about possibly going to a sex club and stuff like that. And we've talked about threesomes, and I've told him up front, I'm not really into it. And he was like, well, then why the fuck would we even have one? I want you to enjoy yourself too. But I'm also just very much a pleaser. So I feel like when I've had the threesomes, like, with guys, it's because I'm pleasing them and I know that that's what they want. But
wait, you've had it. Okay.
I've had a whole bunch of threesomes.
Like two guys and you?
Yeah, I've had that too.
Okay.
I've had that too. That was cool. I like that. And that's what I told my nigga. Now I was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I have more fun doing that because
I've done that when I was younger. Those days are over though.
Yeah, I mean, I like penetration.
I will be the only dick in the room from now on.
Well, so I told him if we go to the sex club, I'm cool with him fucking someone else. Like if he just wants to have sex with other, but me being involved, I don't really care for it.
Why do you think that you had it when you were younger and you wouldn't have it as an older adult? Whatever. What are you? You're 34, right?
I wish.
37.
I wish. 38.
Okay.
When you're younger, it's different. Like when you're a younger guy, you're in your objective is to come. Right? Like you get dressed, you want to go to the club, you want to meet a girl, you want to bring back home, you want to have sex. You want to come. That's your life revolves around I'm gonna get a haircut and I'm gonna come. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's just what it is when you're a younger dude. But as you get older, man, you just start to. It's like a lot of shit I look back on that I did when I was younger sexually, and you start to feel like, yo, I was a piece of shit. Why did I do that to that girl?
Yeah.
Like, or why did we do that to that girl? You know what I'm saying? It's like you really start to think, like, even though she was with it was always consenting, like, I want to fuck you and your boy. And it's like, all right, we taking her back to the crib.
It's like a quantity thing when you're younger, I think.
Yeah, but it's like when you get older and you think about it, you like, that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't have did her like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, so I'm at that point where it's just like, I don't want to do, like, if a girl is into me and my homeboy, it's like, yo, fam, you got it. Like, y'all go do y'all thing. Like, I'm not into that type of shit no more. Like, I want to be the only dick in the room.
Yeah.
I ain't mad.
I think, though, the older that people get, generally, if they're over that phase, or, like, even girls, too, like, whether we run in trains, because to me, train is, like, when it's, like, swapping in and out of the room versus threesome with two men. I don't think two guys is a train on a woman. I think...
You don't think two guys is a train?
No.
What do you call it?
It's not. It's a threesome. There's three people.
I think a train is the act of, like, the swapping in and out, like
someone leaving the room.
Gangbang type of thing.
Yeah.
Got you.
But I think that the older we get, those things aren't as attractive because, like, we more so know exactly what we want. And so you feel like if there's more people included, probably like the thing with a threesome for you. You said you don't get enough dick during a threesome.
I like penetration.
It's like you know exactly what's going to get you off, and too many people just confuse it. I love having threesomes because I love pussy. But at the same time, I just be like, oh, fuck, well, I don't know this bitch, and what if I can't come because it gets weird? Threesomes are so much, like, work. There's a lot of mechanics. It's a lot of legs. Like, who's going to suck dick this way? Blah, 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 blah. I also don't like when we're not on the same dick-sucking speed. I'm not saying I'm a champion, but beep, beep, tooting my horn. I do a very good job. And I just really don't like when some women suck dick almost as if, like, they learned it somewhere and you're watching them do it like a routine. Like with hands.
I hate that. I hate the aggressive dick sucker.
Do you?
It's like you could tell she saw that somewhere.
Right.
What's the
And
problem?
she's trying to,
a lot
and
of
she's
us
trying
see
to,
things on porn.
but you don't know how it feels or how she's doing it. You just seeing the action. You don't know how soft she's doing it, how tight she's gripping you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just trying to rip my dick off my stomach, and it's attached to me. That's not going nowhere. Like, you jerking me too hard.
And that's the thing with threesomes. Bitches will try to outdo you with the dick suck with this wild, aggressive shit. And it's like, bro, like, as much spit is on there, like, can you even feel your mouth anymore? Like, take some time to, like, get into it. Like, at least let it get deeper in your throat before all of that happened. Don't just come out the gate before your mouth is on it. Don't gag before it's in there.
Yeah.
It's like weird shit that
Keep it wet, though. I like it sloppy. Keep it sloppy.
I think that's sexy
a
when it's in on your
Keep
mouth
sloppy,
or your fingers or whatever. But I think that the problem with sloppy head that a lot of girls don't also get is that also takes grip, right? Much like a pussy that's too wet. Everyone likes a little bit of friction, just like women. We like to feel what's going inside of us. If I can't feel I would assume my dick going in your mouth. Grip is the key with sloppy head.
Suction.
If you if you don't have grip, and I mean that whether it's your mouth or your hands, you fucking taking L's. You can't just make a dick sloppy and think it's gonna work. It has to have some fucking effort in there, because at the end of the day, it's a fucking blowjob because your mouth is on it. Stop trying to do all this extra shit that you learn somewhere.
Some extra shit is good.
I was about to say, I'll be extra as fuck.
Like, slap my dick on your face. I like that.
I do
That's
that.
fun.
Yeah, I like that.
I put it on. I do that,
But
and
the
then
extra
I go
shit
down
is
to the
performative.
balls.
Yeah.
I do the balls. I do a whole little thing where I might be eating the ass, rubbing the knuckles on the balls, and doing a hand job at the same time.
It's two girls here that enjoy sucking dick, right?
That's the Amazon Prime
so if
right
you're doing it,
That's the Amazon Prime right there.
Listen,
That's everything right to your door. Bring it right to your door. Bring it right to your door.
Listen, you got it. That's how you do it. So you just move the little knuckle, like make sure your thumb is wet.
Yeah.
So it's got the balls going. You eating the ass, and then you spit on the dick and jack it at the same time. It's a lot of work, but it's beautiful.
Also, like, wanting to explore that is the other thing, right?
What?
So, like,
wanted to explore what? The booty hole?
Right. Like, if you're like into sucking dick,
You don't lick ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, wanting to explore shit like that. I feel like when I'm talking about the aggressive head and extra shit, sometimes it seems like bitches have no idea what they're doing. They just think you're gonna like it. But when a bitch loves sucking dick, it's probably gonna.
So here's the thing: I enjoy sucking it, but I'm also a size queen. So my jaw, especially since I had my fucking 2 wisdom teeth removed, my mouth is different. So it's not hitting like it used to, because my shit, like, I don't know, it's different. So like my mouth just hurts quicker.
Bitch, so you ever what do you think? If your dick sucking was a 10, now what is it?
Oh, it's still up there because I do a whole bunch of extra shit. But it's like, but my mouth hurts quicker now.
Yeah.
So to me, if you're dealing with a big size dick, to go and do all that extra stuff, like, to me just works, and it gives your mouth a break.
When I need a break, let me just tell you what you do, ladies, okay? If you feel like he doesn't want you to stop sucking dick, but you need a break, I like look up at him and I be like, oh my God, I want you inside of me so fucking bad. I can't wait. Please fuck me. They be like, oh shit, okay.
Oh Lord.
We know what that is, though. Most guys know what that is.
Right.
When y'all start talking, we're like, okay, I get it. She's tired.
Come. Hurry up.
She's tired.
Come. Oh, where do you want to come?
Yeah, she's
Do you want to come in my mouth? You're like, yeah. Well, you know.
Okay, well, you just have to look hungry. I'm telling you. Like, look like you really need dick badly. Like, if you haven't had a meal in weeks, please.
We are going to get off of sex just for a little bit. This is where.
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay,
Just a little
Honestly,
bit.
we can skip this and keep talking about sex.
No.
Whatever y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, well, I think that this is interesting. I saw kind of a conversation about it. So the horrible decision for this week is letting go and moving on. So the conversation stems from a friend of mine being really happy in their relationship and creating a family and moving forward, but feels some type of way about who their ex is now dating. And so I wanted to know that when you get into a new relationship, is it okay to be concerned about what or who your ex is doing if you're technically happy in this new relationship?
No, that's not okay. Why are you still concerned about what your ex is doing?
I would literally kill my nigga if I had him come home and tell me he was mad about his ex. dating whoever the fuck it was.
Yeah,
like,
that's just why.
So when do you know then when you're over that other person? Because just because you hop into a new relationship doesn't necessarily mean you're over who you were fucking with before. So
obviously,
when do you,
if you're still thinking about and that's concerning who they're dating, you're not over that person.
also could mean that they just may be a generally jealous person. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know, because some people just have that energy. They're just going to feel a little bit like they could be happy, but you can't be happy either. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
like once
you can't be happy too.
they was with you, you're always theirs, and you're always like their chick.
men have that thought process.
Women have that thought process too.
When
What
do
are you
women,
talking about?
women
And I
have
don't
that
want to
thought
stick up for
process?
niggas,
Absolutely.
but I know women have that shit.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Are you fucking
Hell
kidding me?
yeah.
So you telling me you never had a homegirl that had a whole new nigga and still sent you her ex's new bitch and be like,
Yeah.
she whack.
But that's what I'm talking about
And
as
she
far
be
as
bad as
No,
fuck.
but that's what I'm talking about as far as not getting over. I'm talking about though, like I don't know of women to feel like a dick is theirs forever. Like I feel like we unattached once we off you. Like
women.
are
I know.
off.
I have women in
think
my phone that are like in committed. Well, they're in relationships, and they text me from time to time and let me know that my dick will always be theirs. I laugh because I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll let you feel that way.
I be saying shit like that, but I don't mean it.
But no, because if you say your dick is always mine, if you hit that person up, you feel like you would be able to get their dick, right? And vice versa. Like normally, would you fuck these women?
I don't. No, I don't fuck with women that have boyfriends. I don't.
Why is that?
Shout out to you, Mom.
Because niggas will kill you over a woman.
But what if
faster
they're
than
in an
they'll
open
kill you over-
relationship?
Yeah, how do you know it's not
do that.
open?
Nah, I don't.
Still
I don't
no?
do that. I stay
Damn,
away
our
from
time's
that.
over.
I stay away from that, man. I don't
You
fuck around
know,
with
it's
that.
a new time because I don't like fucking dudes with girlfriends either. Well,
Men's ego are too
wives,
fragile.
like I don't like
Like
that.
the man's ego is too fragile. Like he'll
you-
do things because like okay, so like example, not to make it dark, like a man will, if his wife or whatever girlfriend cheats on him, like we've seen this, like he will kill her, the dude, and himself.
But do you feel
And
like
it's like-
It's some lifetime white people
but
shit.
it's
No,
a
but it
new-
happens though.
It's
Yeah.
a new
You know what I'm saying?
era
And
of
that-
dating, though. You don't feel like you've seen more people talk about their openness and like polyamory being openly
No,
discussed?
that's cool, but I think that I would have to be on that too.
Yeah.
Like I would have to be like
if you don't
willing to do
understand
that
it,
too. Yeah, like
I hear you.
I'm not gonna just be the side dick because
Have you
and
ever
your
cheated?
man on if I had a girlfriend?
Yeah. You never cheated.
No. It's like if you my girlfriend, I never cheated.
That's why you ain't never in a relationship.
No, I mean
Because
I'm
you
never.
want to just fuck.
No, it's not that. I'm just never in a relationship. Well, because I don't jump in and out of relationships. Like,
Right.
I'm a guy that likes his space. I like to be able to move around. And honestly, I'm cool with so many women that a lot of women can't handle that. Like there's women I hang out with all the
get that,
time that
yeah.
like people think that me and you have fucked.
Nigga, people think me and Joe are dating right now. I'm
Yeah,
sick
like,
of all this shit.
but
I
this
can't
is-
have
But
homeboys.
it's
apparently.
because
But no,
I'm always
I get it.
around women. So
Yeah.
they just like women that I date assume that, oh yeah, you around her, she's cute, you fuck
Yo, the
her.
But
funny
men-
shit
men
is when
think the
I
same
started
thing.
fucking with somebody, like when I'm out with my friends
Mhm.
and I tag them and I post them, I would say maybe 99% chance I'm not smashing. But when I don't post my nigga and you just see food on the table or nothing at all, I definitely want to suck his dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
you
go ahead.
mentioned something. What was it about? Like the ex and the. Is this basically her telling her partner, or just telling you?
Just telling me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think she said. So then I wanted to ask you, when do you know you're finally over someone? How do you know you're over
When you
someone?
stop clicking on their page and shit.
Yeah, when you stop thinking about them and you go.
See, that's hard. A lot of my niggas don't have social media.
Oh, that's a fair
So like, there's not like, it's more of a, it's not even an out of sight, out of mind because they've never had social media.
when I'm really like trying to having a hard time getting over someone, I find myself wanting to reach out to them when things are funny, when milestones happen, Thanksgiving, Christmas, fucking New Year, birthday. I'm crafting text messages that are flirty or how to reel them back in, like things like that. When that shit is not even a thought to you, you're over them.
Yeah, so it's like you don't even think about that person.
That's where I'm at right now. I know that you're over someone when you know they're good looking, and even though they're good looking, you don't want to fuck.
Nah.
I swear to God, that's where it
over
is,
someone?
bro. That's when I'm over somebody.
That's the
When I be
parameter, that's it for you?
Yeah,
Like, oh, yeah,
to
I'm
me,
over
when I
him.
be like, okay, yeah, he good looking, but I don't want to suck his dick. That's how I know I'm over the nigga that I used to fuck. Like even 24/7, be like, God damn, he fine as fuck. All right, keep on scrolling.
You just
Like
said
I don't
something
even.
about how
I
you have
don't-
girls in your phone that feel like they could fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like there's anyone I've fucked in the last few years that wouldn't fuck me if I tried to right now.
No, I know I can still fuck, but I'm saying that's how I know I'm
but
over
no,
someone.
I mean, that's just to prove your point that bitches really do think
Bitches
that
think
shit.
like that. Absolutely.
Because there's not one nigga in my phone. I would say, all right, since I moved to New York, maybe not like Orlando times, but I don't think there's one that if I was like, are you busy tonight? And they would write back
Why do you
they
think
were
that?
busy. Because I don't really end on bad terms, for one.
Okay.
And there's truly a reason that I fuck the niggas that I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a chemistry there. There's a good, I'd say, rapport to where, like, if I really asked them for sex, I believe they would think back on those times. I haven't asked someone for dick once and they've denied me of it that I used to fuck. I just can't see them doing that.
Well, I'm having
to be honest, if I didn't have a nigga, I would do the same.
I'm having a great time turning dick down right now. I'm loving it. Like,
but you have to travel for it.
So,
if it was
and I'm
here.
still saying no.
Okay.
I'm saying no to bags. I'm saying no to cash. I'm like, I'm gonna have a boyfriend now soon.
Well, see, I'm changing that way of my thinking because I feel like in the beginning, like, oh my God, no other dick. But now that I know you're gonna be in my life for a long time, kids, marriage.
And so that's what y'all on that, like kids and marriage type of thing.
Talk about plans, lives, money, finances, type of house we want to buy, all that shit. So now that I know, like, that's it. Now I can look at other people as sexual encounters, opposed to before when the feelings were too new. I was like, oh, I really couldn't even understand that concept because I am so emotional. But now that I'm secure, yeah, I feel like
that's all women want is security.
Yes, I believe that's why the ring is a lot for some women. I used to always think that shit was dumb when I was younger. Like, this bitch thinks she got it all because she got a ring.
But a ring doesn't mean security either. Because clearly I fuck niggas with
that's
rings.
To you. That doesn't.
But to me, it's a false sense of security.
But it's for
delusion.
you, Mandy.
I'm saying in general, though.
All I had was a talk,
but
and I feel
I mean, it's not for me because if you're still saying that a ring to a lot of people is security, what I'm saying is that's a false sense of security because just because you have a ring with a guy doesn't mean it's secure. The same way a baby doesn't mean you're secure.
I still don't believe that. I believe
well, secure from what?
From
maybe she maybe just want to know that you separated me from the rest of these women. Like it doesn't mean that he's never gonna fuck another woman.
But to a lot of people, that's what that security means.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking about that either.
No, that's not what that ring means. It just means like, yo, okay, I am the one.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to have a family,
and
a house.
we have a ton of people in divorce. We have a whole lot of people.
Absolutely. That doesn't mean it's forever. That doesn't mean forever.
Who become single parents.
So then
that's
what
what I'm
would
saying.
make them feel secure? Like, that's a
communication and really knowing your partner. I don't think a ring solidifies it. I don't think a house solidifies it. I don't think a baby solidifies it. You knowing your partner fully and their full intentions and having that open communication is the only way I feel like you could truly be secure. And realistically, motherfuckers lie and motherfuckers are manipulators.
So then you can never be secure.
Which is fine. I do think that that's the case. Like, I don't think that a ring necessarily means you're more secure than anyone else.
I'm just saying I understand how a ring is that moment because for myself, these conversations I've had and the depth of it, I'm like, oh, you are my person. I don't need a fucking ring. But that has let me know I'm secure. I know that you're for me. Doesn't make me feel like he don't want to fuck another bitch. If that nigga's riding his bike right now, see some cute hoe, I bet he might be like, shit.
You're saying, though, what I just said. You had a deep conversation, so you feel secure. That's all I'm saying. Correct. Is the people that think a ring means anything more than just a ring, to me, I think that's a false sense of security.
You know what it is, too, though? For me, I look at it like this. If I'm going to be with a woman, like, I want to feel like, we need to be, like, friends first. Mm-hmm. Like, I need to feel like you my best friend, like you my homie. Like, and you don't ever want to do nothing to betray your homie. Even if it's like my homeboy, like my niggas.
Right.
Like, I would never do nothing to betray my niggas. I would never, like, be disloyal to my niggas. So I feel like men, we got to get to a point with women where you build that friendship first. Like, y'all hang out, y'all do shit, y'all travel. It ain't just about sex.
Together.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, this is my dog. Like, I'm never going to do nothing to be disloyal to my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, my best. So your woman has to be like your best friend. And vice versa. So once it gets to that point where it's like, yo, we could look at women together. But I would never do nothing to come between us. It ain't going to be no disloyalty, no dishonesty. Like, it's not going to be that.
But it's also, what does security mean to anybody, right? Like for you, what's secured in your relationship? For me, for example, security means like we're in this for the long haul and we're not seeking other partners, like for like lifetime partners. Like, that's it. On some Will Jada shit, like, not as deep. Of course, I don't have that many years, but I'm saying like the way that they talk about their relationship is like, oh, I know you're for me. We gonna get over.
And we gonna be friends forever, even if we're not together sexually.
And see, I ain't even gonna hold you. No. There's niggas that I've been too in love with that for whatever reason it didn't work for us to be together, and they tried to pull that shit on me, and I said, like, if I can't have you in the way I want, we just had this conversation with the guy who said, stop hitting me. It's not, I'm protecting my heart. I don't want you as just a friend. If I want you as a partner or a lover or something is more, you're not going to sit here and be like, well, this is all I got to give you, so take it or leave. And so to me, I would rather, me personally, if you hit me with I think we could be friends though. We could fuck from time to time. I want you as more. My feelings for you run deep. I care for you now more than I feel like you care for me. So because we're not on the same page, I would rather close that book and keep it pushing.
So for context, we had an episode a few weeks ago called Right Person, Wrong Time. And I had somebody that I loved me too, but I couldn't give him what he wanted. He didn't want me to see other people. He wasn't into that. We were not ideal partners. And we started talking again, just checking up on each other, whatever. And like, he was like, I can't handle this. Like, if you can't give me what I'm looking for, if you can't be with me, I'm always going to root for you, but I can't be on the front row watching.
And that's me.
Nigga.
I agree.
This is not like who I am. That's not the type of nigga I am. It's not going to work for me. And so for me, friendship, I agree. Like, I don't need to fucking hit you up all the time, but knowing that, like, I can get nothing from you, that's very hard for me.
Man, you taking up data in my motherfucking phone. If you don't get the fuck out.
Nah, but okay, so for me, it's like this. Like, I look at it like, okay, you can meet a woman. Like, I'll meet a woman, and like I said, I'm big on building a type of friendship with her first. Like, filling out as a person, just seeing if I can tolerate. Because you can be attracted to a bunch of women, but can I tolerate being around you? Can we get each other's jokes? Can we like look at each other in a room full of people and know what we're thinking? Like that type of shit.
Right.
And I feel like, if it gets to a point where we don't want to be together no more, so basically you removing the sex, I don't think that it ends on terms where it's like me and you can't be friends. And like, because sometimes women just need a friend, like a male friend. Like that's how I look at a lot of women. Like women to throw pussy at me and I'm looking at them like, it's not even about sex. You just need a real nigga that you can call and just talk to.
I feel like I have enough of those. So at this point, I'm almost 30. Okay, I don't need no more friends.
So that's what I'm saying. So sometimes you get in a relationship with somebody that you just fuck with like that.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, I get to the point where it's like, yo, I don't want to ever lose this friendship. And I think that if we continue down where we're going because we're in a relationship, our friendship will be threatened. Like now we won't even we'll see each other in the street and won't even speak to each other. And I don't ever want to lose that. Like I want to always feel like when I see you is love.
Right.
How you doing? You could tell me about the guy you're dating. Like I can give you advice.
That feeling of always feeling love though is why I genuinely feel like I could call a nigga and fuck if I wanted to because I can't end bad. It's very difficult for me.
Yeah, I don't end bad with women.
I can't not be at peace from that. If I click on anyone that I used to fuck last text, it can't be bad. It won't be bad. Like I don't. But also like I haven't really been wronged a lot. You know, I've had men who have maybe hurt my feelings with something, but it was never to the point where I've had exes do me like shit. But
you know what it is? Like even on the show, like they look at me like I'm the crazy nigga.
You've been saying some such shit. I be like,
it's not
if
that.
If you're saying this, like you really
what
mean
you
this
do?
shit?
Because I don't listen.
No, but you know what it is.
He even was supporting Trump a couple episodes ago. I was just like,
no, it's not. It's not even.
Yes, he was, bro.
It's not. No, listen, it's not about me. I never voted for Trump.
Okay,
like I'm just having fun with saying MAGA. Because people get so worked up about when you say MAGA. I thought
about hashtagging some pictures with MAGA just so white people could see me.
Yeah, like people just I just have fun with it because people go crazy when they hear that, and I'm just like, yo, what's wrong?
Okay,
like none of these presidents are really for us. Like if we being real,
right?
This government is not built for us. Like America is a business, not a country. Like people need to understand that. But my thing is like, guys think that I'm weird because I'll say shit like, I want to be friends with her before we start fucking around. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you want to be friends? It's like, well, but that's an important thing because I need to know that I can be around you. I need to know that you're the type of woman that I could.
Scary thing in the beginning. We start
like we could all have sex. Like sex is easy.
But I ain't gonna hold you when talking to a bitch like me, where sex is high on my compatibility scale with a partner. I don't want to rock with you and really like you. Fuck you 6 months later and it's whack. And now
think about why you're so into the dude you like into the.
We
sex.
fucked on the first day we met,
but you guys actually like each other and the sex only gets better.
Yeah,
because
that doesn't.
You're interested.
I never put like any stock in that. If you fuck me the first night, I'm gonna look at you like a hoe.
We fucked the first day after fucking hiking.
The intensity of sex definitely grows when you have a connection, friendship. Yeah,
and like they think that I'm crazy because I say I've never been in a fight with a woman.
Me
like,
neither.
Literally, I've never they think I'm crazy. Like what? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I think that the only dudes that are in situations like that are fuckboys. Niggas that lie and manipulate. No, I'm not that type of nigga. I'm not gonna lie and manipulate nobody.
And you can't tell them they ain't lying to tell you they care about you. Like,
I know all my niggas is fuck. They ain't shit. I'm like, yo, this girl is not crazy. They be like, yo, shorty tripping. Why is she tripping?
No, because you lying with your lying ass.
Right. So now, but I always understand me. I'm very secure. I know who I am. I know that I'm always going to be the minority in a room full of men because men don't think the way I think. So men they so caught up in trying to be somebody, and you know they run around telling women these lies and manipulating. And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm like, and then you gonna call this girl crazy when she start flipping because now she's seeing a dude that she don't even know. So now she like, I've been fucking this nigga for 6 months, and then you do something, and she like, this ain't the nigga I know.
That's the problem with signs and us supposing to guess. I mean, truly, we've 3.5 years been figuring out how to figure out men through little things they do, and at the end of the day, people are just generally not expecting you to turn out. Everyone's hoping for the best. When you're into somebody and you're attracted to them and you got the vibe, you really hoping for the best. And it's ridiculous that we gotta look for this dude's what's underneath that. Someone's gonna listen to this right now and think you're not genuine. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
They'll be like, "Mo lying. He's trying to get some pussy."
They think I'm lying all the time. But the funny thing is, people that really know me laugh at it because they're like, "Yo, these people just don't know you. You're the same exact person.
Right, you have been the same
since
person.
you were a kid." Like, and that's why when I say I've never gotten into a. They think I'm crazy that a woman has never hit on me or spit on me. I'm like, a woman. I don't even think. I
remember that conversation.
I don't even think a woman that I've dated has ever even thought about spitting on me
or spit on anyone else.
I'm
like that shit is crazy.
Yeah. They laughed me out the room when I said the woman has never hit or spit on me. They thought I was crazy for that.
I've never spit on a man. I mean,
listen, if it's one thing I'm sure about, a woman that I've dated has never even thought about spitting.
I done spit in a nigga's mouth before.
Well, then, that's kinky shit. Okay, that's different. I'm talking about like in a verbal argument and a woman actually spits in your face. Oh, yeah, they thought I was crazy because that never happened. I'm like, yo, that has never.
You got to do.
Not only has it never.
You got to tell me a bitch pregnant right now. You got to tell me a bitch pregnant.
You would spit in your nigga face,
and you got to tell me it's Mandy or some shit. You got to tell me it's a bitch. I
still don't think you would do it. I still don't think you. I don't even think that's in you.
It might not be, but it's got to be something that would completely like to me.
Yeah, spit.
If a woman spits on you,
my mind doesn't go to spitting on somebody.
Yo, listen, if a woman spits on a man, know that
my mind wouldn't go to spitting on a bitch.
He's the epitome. He's the epitome of a fuckboy.
Let me stop.
Anytime a woman spits on a dude, like that's when she says, "I have literally lost all respect."
See, we gonna do a part 2, y'all, and bring Maul back to talk about the fuckboy shit that people do. Because Sharonis, I don't think really dug into what fuckboys be doing. But if niggas is out here getting spit on, they real fuckboys. So we gonna talk about that.
Because I think when Sharonis talks about fuckboys, it's more like sex and a phase. It's not someone that like gets as far enough to where you even have the opportunity to
spit on somebody. Well, Maul, where can people listen to you? Where can they follow you? Ladies, can the ladies slide in your DMs?
They can.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, whether he responds or not, we can't.
Yeah, that's different. You know I'm not one of those guys. I don't respond to everything.
Do you look at most of them?
No, I don't.
Really?
Nah.
Now that the Instagram got that primary in general.
Oh yeah, that? I don't.
Yeah, nah, I didn't see. What is that?
It's when your DMs basically primaries, like people you follow that write you in generals. Like
I ain't even.
You ever seen that?
Shit.
No,
maybe they tested some shit out.
No, they do. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got that, but I love it. I was sliding in everybody's DMs when I got that blue check because I was popping up right up in the front. Nigga.
I can't play that DM game because I feel like that's somebody. I feel like people be trying to catch you slipping. And like the screenshot game, and they want to
You were worried about screenshots when you DM girls? Really?
Yeah, only because...
As if you don't be in everybody's comments anyway. We see who you want, Maul.
It's the same comment on everybody. I leave that on sneakers, dudes' pages, everything.
What is it?
Just money bags. That's it. That's why I laugh when people get in the uproar about it. I'm like, I literally leave this comment on everything.
Maul like thick bitches. Cars. I'll tell you that, because Maul be under all the thick bitches pictures.
I like women. I don't thick, skinnies. I don't care. I like women.
I honestly really am kind of surprised that you'd worry about a screenshot.
Well, I only worry about it because, a screenshot could be taken the wrong way. Like if I say something, like I could say, "Hey, how are you?" and that she'll take that and send it to her chat like, "Oh, this nigga on me. He's sweating." all I said was, "Hey, how are you?" I'm sweating you now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all don't think that Maul is sweating you if he responds and don't screenshot it. So where can they follow you? We're gonna put the description as well we're gonna put your information.
My
I don't
Instagram
know. It's
MAL_, by the way.
Yeah.
Twitter is MAL with 3 underscores.
So why you got all these underscores? We got to remove them underscores, nigga.
I really don't. I don't care about social media.
I know you don't. And y'all can check this motherfucker out twice a week. Where can they listen to you?
For now on Spotify. For now. 14 episodes
14
left.
episodes left in contract.
14
so
episodes
y'all
left.
may have to listen to them somewhere else, but you could also watch him on YouTube. He is 1/3 of the or 1/4. Y'all kind of Parks is like a fourth.
Absolutely.
So 1/4 of the Joe Budden podcast. Check them all out. Ladies, you can listen to the show. Fellas, I'm sure a lot of y'all already listen to the show.
More ladies.
Not more ladies.
I love the ladies.
You want more
ladies, tune in. Yes, please.
Ladies, tune in.
I love being around ladies. I love the women.
Guys, we are also going to leave you guys with a 5-minute bonus clip at the end of this episode. Also, next week, guys, Period Sis podcast. It's coming. So be ready to listen. Period Sis, my new podcast, son.
What is it called?
Period Sis. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You already know.
It's also sponsored by the City Girls, you guys.
No, it is actually sponsored by the official box owner. You guys will be hearing more of that. That is a subscription box company that I have been working on during quarantine.
Dope.
That I'm super excited by. So the podcast is brought to you by also my other company. I'm just super excited. It'll be releasing soon. So yeah, in 2 weeks. But before we go, if you want 3 more bonus episodes, we are on Patreon. If you want to support us,
y'all don't have
OnlyFans
OnlyFans yet?
Calm down. It's Patreon.
No.
It's kind of.
No, I'm talking about personally.
I do for my feet.
Okay.
But Patreon, if
Full
you guys
court
have
souls.
never, ever heard of it, which is fucking crazy because we talk about it all the time and host a fucking bunch of episodes, like 70. We release everything first.
Patreon?
We do live Zoom.
No, Patreon, holla at us. We might have to sit down
You know
and talk.
what I mean?
We have so much fun on Patreon. Like
We're gonna
at
have to sit
first,
down and
we
talk on
genuinely
Patreon.
were doing it for like extra studio cash because we wanted to do videos and do merch and stuff. And we make a great amount of money on there. But Patreon is my favorite place to do episodes. 1, 2, my favorite place to talk to people when we need advice. I think Mandy for her new podcast, she mentioned she sent it to a girl we know on there. Like it's real Hy-Vee listeners that you could separate from everyone else. Not to say we don't fuck with y'all too, but.
We
Man,
do.
You might have to check out Patreon, see what's up.
You know what I mean? So check that out. We are leaving y'all with a bonus clip. And Mal, thank you for joining us. This has been yet another episode of Horrible Decisions. Bye.
Bye. I am now prepared to take the risk to be out and socialize and do the things that I want to do because I find that it's more worth it than what it was doing to mental health for me being at home. And so I get tested for the safety of the public. I got tested for the safety of people that live in Mexico. I got tested as safety of being around someone older or a baby that I knew I would see. But other than that, I can't handle it anymore.
I mean, and that's where I'm just kind of like, and me and him have talked about it. Even if we just have people watch us, like that's really like, I don't know. I'm considering trying it. I just wanted to have fun with him. And we've been on, like, we do go out a lot. Like, we do the park or we go and grab food. And, like I said, he joined me at a birthday party with Dustin. He's come over to my homegirl's house and she loves hosting. But I'm like, I want to have fun. there's so much that we can't do. Even travel right now. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go to Mexico. You know I'm the Mexican president now. I love
Here
Mexico.
you go.
Bitch.
You was not no goddamn president. Anyways. Let's go ahead and start deep diving into these issues of insecurity.
Can we skip the first one? I can't talk about mental health right now. Let's talk about.
I actually really wanted to talk about.
I saw you mention lawyer. Oh, well, get into that.
Yeah,
I don't remember it.
So, and this is a conversation I've been having with my friends. So the first topic I wanted to dive into, guys. So in season 4, we see Nathan return with Issa, and Issa's helping him pack or unpack and move in. And he mentions the reason why he ghosted her last season, and it had to do with him being bipolar and dealing with depression and his mental health. And so the question that I wanted to bring up revolving around this topic was, how do you handle mental health when dating and seeking partners? And this was actually something that me and my homegirl just spoke on because, and if you guys remember me talking about Lawyer Bay, he dealt with depression, anxiety, where he was taking medication for it, but it also led to alcoholism with him. And he would just drink a lot. But he was just always one of those people, like, do you know those people that when you call them, even though you just want to talk and be like, what's up? How's your day going? And you have good news to tell them. And then as soon as you tell them how great things are going for you, nothing is going good for them. And they're just like, oh, well, I hate my job and today's not good. And I drank a bottle last night and I'm just depressed.
Sometimes it's weird. It's like, is it a pity party or should I help you?
Right. And so it's crazy because I had so much love for him and I cared about him so much. When I was telling my friend Taylor about it, I was like, but I want to be there for him. I want to see him through this and I want to get him through. And when I was talking, as I continued being there for him, and this was right before I graduated college and got the offer at EY and all of that stuff. And I started telling her, I was like, this is becoming draining for me. This is a lot. And I mean, there's a lot even with my sister with mental health to where I've told my mom, I just don't want to be involved. And it's weird because mental health is something to where we all have to acknowledge now. But I also know I don't want to have that burden. And y'all let me know if it's selfish.
No,
if
I think that you weren't like now in this moment, I realize the closeness to somebody. Like I've dated people that were depressed. Like I remember Scissors when she didn't have it for a long time, but something. I was close enough to her to where that's my burden too, right?
Yeah.
But when you're dating someone and you're not really sure, but you know, like you guys are talking everything, but what is it? No. I really think when you make a commitment to somebody is when you can commit to taking on them problems too. No fucking way.
And that's why I feel like, and it's funny because he actually just reached out to me trying to check in with me. And I'm like, oh, nigga, I got a boyfriend now. What you hit me for? But even just him, I was like, well, I hope you're good. Hope you're healthy. Hope your family's safe. Like, so mental health and dating, I just thought that was an interesting topic that they brought to light. I really did.
I mean, I like that they touch on that. And Insecure, obviously, Issa does a great job with trying to, bring in taboo topics like the bisexuality or shit like, mental health with Black men. I did like that. But I do believe for anybody that's listening, and I think we could bring up friends with this too, taking on people's problems should never leak into your life so much that you feel like you can't fucking function. Like if I'm starting to get depressed because you depressed, like no. And people will really drag you down on that ship. And let me tell y'all, I got depressed, what was it, 2 years ago? And I remember your mom was telling me to take the St. John's wort and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like I would just not call people or just hold it. If I needed a friend, maybe, but I'd have to remember like people are tired of hearing this shit. And and I think part of your selfishness can be pushing your depression on everybody. Get a fucking therapist. And I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm only saying it because I had to do it. There's a scene in Sex and the City, and I know y'all say I bring it up all the time.
Every motherfucker in Sex and the City
said, "Oh, I don't need a therapist. I have you guys." And they were like, "Bitch, no, you don't." And that was,
and I'm not gonna lie, that's me a lot. I mean, I now have someone that I do talk to specifically that's not intertwined with my friends and just has an unbiased take on things. But that was my point for a while. I was like, well, bitch, what I got to pay for somebody when I got you? And I would tell that to Cuddy and Taylor and Crystal and all my friends. But I know that it became draining for them too. And so now, like, if you have
real issues, I think our friends and we all enjoy like being there for our friends. But I think when it's something you can't help yourself and also your friends, then they start to judge you like, bitch, you always do this. And you don't know why it's unhealthy. It's like, that shit sucks. Like, give me a professional.